spring is officially sprung, which means more get-togethers are starting to fill up the calendars.
And when it comes to bringing a sweet treat to the party, you may be looking for something a little special. CINCY Lifestyle's Mikhayla Hughes-Shaw visited Baker Hunt to see what Chef Alex has in mind for this season.
Welcome to the Baker Hunt Kitchen. Thank you for joining me today. It is finally spring. We are going to make a spring dessert. So we have rhubarb, which I think is a lot of fun to work with if you've not used before. But we're gonna make a strawberry rhubarb crunch. This is actually one of my grandma's recipes. So you wanna make sure that you do not use any leaves that are still attached. These are really high in oxalic acid. You'd have to eat like, I think 20 pounds of it, but it's actually poisonous. We're gonna discard the tops of our rhubarb, and I'll just throw them in my little compost bucket. And it's very sour. It's almost as sour as a lemon. So that's why it makes really great desserts. It balances all the sweet that you get from sugar, as well as your fresh strawberries. I'm gonna split these rhubarb stems in half so they're a little easier to work with, and then I strip them down the middle, kind of like you're making a mixed vegetable tray, like how you would prepare the celery for that. So we have all of my rhubarb there. 2 stalks gave me about a cup to a cup and a half. We're gonna cut the top out, and you can use a strawberry huller or you can just use a paring knife. These are nice and sweet, and if you have a strawberry huller, use it. It's a great little tool. Okay, from here, I'm just gonna quarter my strawberries and throw them in with my rhubarb chunks. To our filling, we need to add, again, I took a little bit out of it, but just shy of a half a cup of sugar. Got a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. This is about a tablespoon of cornstarch, and that's gonna help thicken our mixture once it comes to a high enough temperature in the oven while it's baking. Ground cardamom, whenever I work with strawberries. They're both very fragrant, and they're just a nice kind of play off of each other. So a little bit of ground cardamom, and then this is about 1 ounce of orange juice. Again, when you think of the middle of a pie, you've got some of that clear, gooey stuff, and that's the really sweet part. We need 3/4 of a cup of old-fashioned oats. Super quickly. All right, we've got about a cup of flour, half of a cup of brown sugar, and then I have 4 ounces or 1 stick of melted butter. And kind of just throw it in there like that. There'll be blank spots. Again, you can see the pan through parts of the bottom, not a big deal. Now the last step, we're gonna take our crunch mixture and we're gonna grab and crumble 350-degree oven. I'm gonna start it on the bottom rack. That helps the top to brown a little bit faster. Okay, so it's been about 30 to 35 minutes, and we're gonna pull this out of the oven. All right, beautiful, slightly thickened. You can see how it kind of climbed up the sides. I've let it kind of cool down for about 20 minutes. You can serve this piping hot, but then you just gotta wait. Whipped cream, we're just gonna plop a little bit of that on top. There's not mint in this recipe, but it makes it look nice. Come and join us here at the Baker Hunt Kitchen for lots of different cooking classes. Check us out, bakerhunt.org. Have a great day.